with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling they friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard. I can't tell amen.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Leading off the afternoon
Here's the pitch.
for Baltimore.
Ramon Urias is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Urias. First pitch,
Fouled away.
Forecast
high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Next to dig in, Cedric Mullins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Got it. Into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Chicago.
Pitch on the
Second
way.
baseman.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.
The left field.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Guerrero.
Bases are empty, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Guerrero is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch it.
Oh, and Vlad puts some torque into this one as this ball is driven high in the air to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mullins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Acuna Jr.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins finds some space out there for the Cat. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Mountcastle.
And that misses 1-1. Hit out towards second. Turner has it. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Strike one to start the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he takes a called strike two. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. And now Pedro Severino. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he got him. Now into the box, number 10, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 10.
That just misses off the inside for ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now. So now to the plate, number one. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering. In there, strike two.
You know that nasty changeup.
That will have to press. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Mike Piazza. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Batting fifth.
Nick Castellanos now.
Nick Castellanos.
Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Batting seventh. The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Santander is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in will be Andrew McCutcheon.
The first baseman, Andrew McCutcheon.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Severino moving to his left, and the inning is over. So here is Spencer Watkins as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Ramon Urias will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Anderson scoops it up, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Next. To hit is Jorge Mateo. Now the first pitch.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
A pause and the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2. Cedric Mullins is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nick.
A swing and a miss. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corbin Burns, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Corbin.
Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Here now is Trey Turner. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. There's one. On to first. In time to take care of Trout. A double play. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. And the pitch on 2-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now
Anthony Santander will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to bat will be Pedro Severino. He went down on strikes in his last at bat, and he pops him up back behind second base. Anderson. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Mike Piazza.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
You can tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
2-1 to Piazza. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, third baseman,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Soft liner towards short. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And now here is Matt Olson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Matt
First pitch of the AB now. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin.
In now, Corbin Burns. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He singled in his first AB. Comes set and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the. And stepping in, number 10. He'll start off the 5th in this one. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 10 becomes the first out of the inning. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Spencer Watkins. Strike taken, the throw. He is in time, and Piazza gets his man. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Guerrero able to track it down for the. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. Left center base hit. Connor Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 27.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Line drive to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Mullins is there, 2 gone. So next to hit is Mike Piazza, singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Guerrero is off of first with 2 away. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Urias is there, and the side is all set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. At the plate, Jorge Mateo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. On its tailor-made to short, 6. 4, but not 3 as he throws it away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner gloves it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first. And bottom of the 6th inning now. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 7. shortstop.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is out on the tag.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin.
In now, Corbin Burns as he lines it out to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting,
Number 10 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Number 10 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Line toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
The right fielder, number 13.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's 1 away. Cesar Valdez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Nick. Count stay.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And that will conclude matters. Trey Mancini is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Ramon Urias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Pops this one up. Olson in foul ground. 2 gone. Now to bat, Jorge Mateo struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Anderson is there. And that will end the inning. Dylan Tate enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 55.
And now pitch on the way.
Dylan Tate.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 39.
Pitch on the way. Corbin Burns is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Charging in is Santander, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
At the plate now, Trey Turner as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Cedric Mullins. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And another foul ball.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Mountcastle is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. Chicago jumped out.